Happy Sunday. Hello, ladies. I am popping into Facebook today because I was inspired to actually speak on this topic. And who inspired me recently was a client of mine who is really struggling with the recommendations that I am giving her. And while the problem is not that she doesn't understand or agree or she doesn't want to do the recommendations or follow the recommendations. What's happening is she's like intrinsically struggling to make change. And so this is a very common experience that I have with my clients. It happens very often, and it happened with me. So I completely understand where this is coming from. So that's why I have a little bit of an impromptu Facebook Live today. And so before we begin, let me introduce myself for those of you that are new here. My name is Chiara Visconti di Mondrone. I'm an integrative nutritionist, a certified nutrition specialist. I run an online private practice called Intuitas Integrative Wellness that focuses on female metabolic health. And then I'm also the creator of the Visconti Method, which is an online group coaching program designed for women with a family history of cancer looking to radically reduce their risk of disease. And so I've made it my life's mission to help women like you, women who feel trapped by their genetics or their family history of cancer, rewrite their health stories. And so if you're listening to this video today, it's because deep down you know something has to change. And that is exactly what we're talking about today. The fear of change, why it's so hard and how to overcome it to transform your health and your life. So let me start with a powerful quote from Dr. Brené Brown, who's a well-known expert in the field of vulnerability and courage. And she says that you can choose courage or you can choose comfort, but you cannot have both. And so this statement speaks directly to the heart of why change feels so hard. Comfort is the place where things stay familiar, predictable, safe, right? It's where we follow the routines we've always known, even if they're not serving us. And comfort is seductive because it doesn't ask much of us, right? There's no risk, there's no challenge, there's no fear of failure. But here's the thing, comfort is also where growth goes to die. It's where our potential remains unrealized and where our health stays stagnant, or worse, where it deteriorates. Now, the courage, on the other hand, requires us to step into discomfort. It asks us to face uncertainty, to challenge old habits, and to confront the fears that keep us stuck. And courage means being willing to say, yes, this is hard. Yes, I am afraid, but I'm choosing to show up for myself anyway. And in the context of your health, this choice becomes even more significant because when we cling to comfort, whether it's eating the same foods, skipping exercise, or staying in a cycle of overwhelm, we're not just avoiding discomfort. Let me be clear. We're also avoiding the opportunity to take control of the future. And so when I reflect on Brené Brown's words, I think about the bravery it takes to say, I'm willing to change my lifestyle, even if it's hard, because I want to live a long and vibrant life. Or I'm willing to step into the unknown because staying in this comfort zone right now is putting my health at risk. Or I'm choosing courage because the life I want is on the other side of this fear. And what about this one? I'm willing to sacrifice those people and things that do not support and honor my decisions, my vision to become a better version of myself. True transformation, whether it's breaking free from old habits, reducing your risks of cancer, or building a healthier body, true transformation requires this kind of courage. It requires letting go. And yes, it's uncomfortable at first, but it's also deeply, deeply empowering. Courage opens the door to possibilities that comfort will never deliver. So my question here today is, are you willing to trade short-term comfort for long-term rewards of health, vitality, freedom from fear? Because the courage is the bridge that's going to take you there. And change demands courage. And I know how deeply uncomfortable that can feel. I have been there. But here's the truth. Staying in your comfort zone, living the same lifestyle as a parent or sibling who developed cancer, it's not a neutral choice. It's a risk. Research shows us that up to 90% of our health is shaped by our environment, nutrition, and lifestyle. That means that genetics may load the gun, but it's our daily choices that pull the trigger. So if you're dealing with fatigue and weight gain or insulin resistance, inflammation, this is your body sending you warning signs. Ignoring them will not make them go away. It will only deepen your risks. And like I said, I know this fear of change very, very well. I lost my brother to cancer and both my parents to heart disease within a very short amount of time. And for a long time, I believed my genetics were a ticking time bomb. I lived in fear. I was stuck in habits and routines that I may have known, but I may not have known, were not serving me. But no matter what, trying a new diet, doing something, just everything felt overwhelming, too overwhelming to change. But it wasn't until I immersed myself in the science of metabolic health and nutrigenomics that I understood this. My genetics weren't my destiny. I could make choices that turned down the volume on those genetic risks. And it was not easy. It was uncomfortable. It was emotional. I had to let go of who and what did not serve my purpose. Friends that did not support me. Late nights out. Going to bed late just so I could binge watch TV. Snacking on that pint of ice cream while watching said TV. Pushing through the initial soreness and lack of strength and the fatigue that came with exercise. And honestly, it was terrifying at times because I was climbing up a mountain that just seemed to be getting taller and taller. But I persisted. I had help, I had support, and I persisted. And it was by making those changes, that is how I took back control. And that is why I created the Visconti method to help women like you do the same. So let's talk a little bit more about why change feels so hard. Our brains are wired to resist it. Change triggers fear because it requires us to step into the unfamiliar. The routines we've built, even the unhealthy ones, feel safe because of that familiarity. But here's the paradox. The discomfort of change is actually a sign that it's working. So when you shift from a diet high in processed foods to one rich in whole nutrient-dense foods, your body may resist it at first, right? You may feel a little bit of headaches, a little bit of gut issues, just a little bit of discomfort. When you prioritize sleep, movement, stress management, it may feel awkward and inconvenient, but those growing pains are signs of transformation. Now, let's get a little more specific, because when we talk about your environment, we're not just referring to where you live. Your environment includes everything that shapes your health, who you are at this very moment. Your diet, your lifestyle habits, your stress levels, your sleep patterns, and even the mindset you've inherited from your family. These factors interact with your genes every single day, influencing how your body functions and ultimately how it either protects against or succumbs to disease. So if you grew up eating the same foods, following the same routines, or adopting the same stress patterns as family members who developed cancer, your body has been profoundly shaped by those choices. For instance, if your meals in your household were heavy in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats, that's the environment your body has adapted to. That's the information you are giving your body. If exercise wasn't prioritized, your metabolism and muscle mass have been shaped by a more sedentary lifestyle. Right? If stress wasn't managed well, your body may be locked in a chronic state of inflammation, a key contributor to many diseases, including cancer. So again, let me be clear. Staying in that environment means staying on the same trajectory that has brought you here into this Facebook community and to me. Right? It's like driving down a road with clear signs of warning of danger ahead, but refusing to change course. This doesn't mean it's your fault. Let me be clear on that. It's not your fault. And it certainly doesn't mean you're doomed. What it means is that you have a choice. You can create a new environment for yourself. And that environment that shaped you, it's not permanent. Just like your genes, they're not the final say. You have the power to reshape your environment, to create a body and a lifestyle that supports your health rather than sabotages it. Now, how do we do this? Right? Let's break it down. You address nutrition, right? That's always going to be one of my first recommendations after sleep. You address nutrition. The foods you eat are one of the most powerful ways to influence your health. You choose a diet rich in whole, nutrient-dense foods because it reduces inflammation, it balances your blood sugar, it provides the vitamins and minerals and antioxidants your cells need to repair and thrive and be strong. If your family history included diets high in processed foods, it's time to rewrite that story. You're not just eating for yourself. You're setting a new standard for your health and for future generations. Another way is to support your metabolic health. Metabolic health is the foundation of a resilient body. If you're experiencing weight gain, fatigue, insulin resistance, aches and pains, inflammation, these are red flags that your metabolism is out of balance. Addressing this isn't just about preventing disease. It's about reclaiming your energy, your focus, your vitality. Aging is not a gratuitous event. Just because we get older doesn't mean we also have to become more sedentary because of new aches and pains. Doesn't mean we have to gain weight. Oh, it's just your age. Oh, it's menopause. Oh, it's normal. No, it's not normal. And another way we can address change is by really taking an audit of your life, your movement, your sleep, your stress, your social life, your relationships. All of these contribute to making you healthier or sicker. If you're not feeling well at this moment, you have to look at each of these areas and make those changes now. And it's not just one area, it's all areas. It's not just food, it's not just sleep. We would do well to audit all areas of our life and see where we can make changes. So when you choose to change your environment, you're not just lowering your cancer risk, you're creating a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. You wake up with more energy, you feel confident in your body, you're able to fully show up for your loved ones, you gain a sense of control over your health and your future. But perhaps most importantly, you break the cycle. You prove to yourself and to the next generation that genetics may influence our starting point, but they do not define our destiny. Now, if you're experiencing symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, high blood sugar, chronic inflammation, it's not just normal aging. I want to repeat myself. These are red flags from your body urging you to take action. And let's be clear, change isn't just about looking better in the mirror. It's about creating a foundation for this long and vibrant health. It's about reducing your risks of cancer. It's about being there for your family, thriving in your career, waking up with energy and purpose. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But isn't staying stuck in fear and poor health even harder? Now, the great news is that you don't have to do this alone. Change becomes possible when you have community, surrounding yourself with like-minded women who understand your struggles and cheer you on for your successes. Change becomes possible when you have a support system, tools, accountability, encouragement to help you stay the course when it gets difficult. It's very difficult to make changes when you're out on your own. It's possible, but it's difficult. And also, change becomes possible when you have guidance from someone who understands the science and who can tailor strategies to your unique needs and genetic blueprints. And that is what I offer in this community, in my Facebook community. And I offer it on an even deeper level in my program, the Visconti Method. Right? In this program, I provide personalized guidance. I provide group live classes. There's a private community. There's constant accountability every day. You can find the support you need to make lasting changes. So, if you're ready to take that first courageous step, I invite you to book a metabolic assessment call with me. So this is a free one-to-one 45-minute call that we explore your unique health needs and uncover what's holding you back and create a roadmap to move forward with clarity and confidence. And I'll put the link below. And also, today's Sunday. On Wednesday, I am doing a free masterclass, and I would love for you to join me. So in this masterclass, it's all about discovering how to build a healthier, cancer-resistant body, and including sustainable lifestyle changes. And spots are limited. So again, I'm going to put the link below. And for those of you that have not signed up, please do so. Even if you can't join me live, you can get a replay. So I thank you for your attention, for being here today. Remember, change is not easy, but it's the most powerful way to take control of your health and your future. And you do not have to do it alone, because I am here to walk this journey with you. So I will see you in the Facebook group. Reach out with any questions, comment below, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. Bye for now.